It is my mouth into which all travel ends. I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation. Get inside. Step inside. Over here. Closer. This way. Travel awaits. Something to nibble on. Disgusting! Where is it? Revolting! Another meal! True appetite never wanes. Needs salt. More! Everyone ends downriver. Eventually. An enticing culinary prospect. Another meal, delicious. Savor the misery. An enticing culinary prospect. New tastes. How delectable. I will consume all. Something to nibble on. A feast awaits. Their despair is the seasoning. I must sample this buffet. Another snack. Yummy. Might be savory. Travel awaits. Step inside. Closer. Take the bargain. This way. Get inside. Over here. Come closer, child. Nauseating. Revolting. Repugnant. Unacceptable. Needs salt. Vile. Disgusting. You have exceeded only in ruffling my attire. My constitution is unflappable. Was that an attack? Or an hors d'oeuvre? How droll your attacks are. The only real sin is to deny a craving. Misery has a delectable taste. A depth of flavor is what I covet. I am appetite focused. True appetite never wanes. All shall drown in my magnificence. Let us eat voraciously and overindulge. Now we shall gluttonize. My diet is expansively unique. From suffering, my banquet is born. Gluttony is impossible. No true hunger can be abated. To covet is to starve. I have tastes that aren't easily pacified. Every heart has its own hunger. All the world's a river, and I'm its king. All creation is born famished and starving. Everyone ends downriver. Eventually, nothing escapes hunger. I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation. We all gourmandize from time to time. Regrettably, I must retire in order to find a digestive. I shall return to this establishment shortly. A heart is so easily eaten. There is something sublime about holding a heart in your hand. I can provide all manner of refuge. I am sanctuary for those in my favor. How did I leave my jacket pocket unadorned for so long? I have a hunger for fine shoes. I wonder who might like to bargain for a little freedom. I am an omen of veracity, a little sedation for my more noisome neighbors, a handy tool for the next time I'm in between meals. I pity the Hydra. So many heads intent on sharing the meal. Truly, this is the best way to enjoy a buffet. Something about this blade feels redundant. My visage was already flawless. Now it just has more vigor. I refuse to trouble myself with charlatans. Sorcery is a distasteful habit. A gentleman without a cape is only half-dressed. Fire warms the spirit and charges the appetite. War is an appetite like any other. A hearty appetite pairs best with a robust constitution. Say what you will, a large man cannot be ignored. Finally, my enormity matches my appetite. It is my mouth into which all travel ends. Let us peruse this establishment's fare. It is the heart from which the darkest water flows. This buffet exceeds repugnance. Does your establishment have any tables? I see nothing splendiferous in this table's offerings. More meat, dinner, fresh souls. Ah, mine, hunger, feed. The world is my feast. Kerm has no flavor. I am the river Kerm. The river never stops. That aroma seduces. Where is that taste? Where is it? Hunger! Give it to me. I demand an entree. Every river ends in Kerm. A bargain is due. I prefer to know when my next meal approaches. Even when you have no bait, you can still cast a line in hope. I search for bargains whenever fools cross my domain. A true meal requires foresight to manifest. You're duller than a broken sandwich. You are a malodorous offense to my palate. The baseness of your appetite repulses me. Your mind is as clear as mud. Child, you're a couple cows short of a steak. I am enthralled by your class and refinement. I must offer you a token of my admiration. Your destiny isn't in the wind, it's on the river. Wouldn't you care to travel to your people's destination? A duel is a fight between two imbeciles, and you are the greatest. I appreciate your mind is unsullied by the complications of reason. Anything getting through that gold helmet of yours? Your tastes are about as sophisticated as your wardrobe. Girl, you're crazier than a mouse in moonshine. You read words and mistake that for understanding. It is wonderful to be hungry for a challenge. You are a malodorous offense to my palate. You're strong like bull and smart like cow. Could I offer you a bargain to replace your previous engagement? The enormity of the hat doesn't hide the vacancy beneath it. Vengeance is a thirst I could help you quench. Hiding in smoke? Young lady, you're as sharp as a bag of slugs. A boxer who thinks with her fist must inevitably punch with her face. You're as modest as a freshly paid courtesan. Forgiveness is a shore like any other. Time is just a river, boy. Let me take you back to where you belong. A drive for innovation. It's just a hunger for something new. You're like a roofless mansion. Impressively useless. Your tastes are as elegant as a broken latrine. Your hunger deserves to be satisfied. The tides call you sashimi. So, shiny attire seems like the thing to wear? You are the most intelligent ninja in the world. Coveting friendship is barely an appetite, but one I do so sympathize with. If your heart is gold and your body is steel, why is tin between your ears? Do you want to reach your potential? It's a journey I could provide. An emperor as humble as he is beloved. Boy, you are a few candles short of a lantern. Your hunger for attention deserves to be sated. A journey to a moonstone is one I could provide. Why should a hunger for adventure ever be sated? The baseness of your appetite repulses me. Your mind is as clear as mud. My mustache will eat yours. You're as quick as a turtle in molasses. I believe decorum is the china shop. You're as witty as you are subtle. Don't starve your heart, child. Let me deliver you to him. Step closer, and I'll carry you to your prize. If you want to clean up the city, don't you need to understand where that dirt comes from? A fool and his love are easily parted. Your attempt to be monstrous is as successful as your dictatorship. There's a storm in your heart, girl. Tell me what you hunger for. Child, you're a couple cows short of a steak. Bilgewater is a rough town to leave. I could make it easier for you. Let me make a meal with your ambition. Truth requires a journey on blind faith. The road to vengeance requires a journey I could happily provide. You're a man with troubles. I have solutions. A gambler's luck is only predictable when he's a cheat. Child, a shadow must run from the light eventually. Only a fool wouldn't hunger for the throne. Let me help you find that seat. I say, you're as fun as a leaky roof. Idiocy is often mistaken for innocence. At least the rumor of your vanity isn't overrated. You live by a code that'll never let you get what you want. Let me take you to her. You're as elegant as an outhouse in a leper colony. Girl, you're as appealing as a cake in the rain. I can show Mundo new places to go, if he pleases. If you want to build an empire of peace, then your mortar will be blood. Youthful ignorance is unfortunately your best quality. Nothing whets my appetite like the flames of ambition gone awry. Every heart has its own hunger. Tell me yours. Personally, I hunger for things less literal. Any pejorative of bullheadedness is pulverized by your magnificence. An appetite for chaos? Let me feed that mayhem. Good ideas fall from you like pudding from a harpy. I wonder, how can you receive the attention you deserve while your brother is in the way? A slave's mind is never free, but I suspect you got yours on discount. Your youthful rebellion is as tedious as your hairstyle. The heart of the Freljord must long for something. An appetite for a challenge is a craving without liability. I presume you are the waiter at this establishment. Dumber than a box of hammers. Are you the waiter of this establishment? Why not travel when you were free from these doubts? Your diction is as exemplary as your intellect. Girl, you got as much foresight as a blindfolded mole. Allow me to facilitate your rapaciousness. You are a traveler, and I provide transport. You're duller than a broken sandwich. Time is but another river, and I care not what water I swim in. Son, your empire was built on sand. Child, why would you sublimate a hunger? Have you forgotten who you are? War is a manly appetite, and your directness has my admiration. You're as subtle as a gold codpiece. Brother, you're as cultured as a crematorium selling barbecue. Your strength is waning, General. course, I can help you slow time's regress. Girl, if brains are dynamite, you'd be a dud. You're the emperor of mashed potatoes and gravy. Your empire? I look upon your works in despair. Your conversation makes as much sense as a fish in lingerie. I admire a man of appetites. Let me help you find refreshment. You're as likable as a rat in a bridal shop.